He found the letter on a Tuesday morning. It was wedged between grocery flyers and overdue utility bills, its envelope thin, pale, and slightly bent at the corner. No logo, no return address, just his name, written carefully in handwriting he didn't recognize. At first, he thought it was a mistake. He stood by the trash can, sorting the mail with one hand, already tired before the day had properly begun. Bills went into a neat pile, advertisements straight into the bin. The letter hovered in his hand. He turned it over once, then again. Still no return address. "Probably junk," he murmured to himself. He dropped it into the trash. The sound was soft, paper against paper. And that should have been the end of it. But as he walked away, something unsettled him. Not urgency, not fear, just a quiet weight, like a thought he couldn't quite remember. He stopped, turned back. The trash can stood there, innocent and open. With a sigh, he reached in and pulled the letter back out. "Just one look," he said, almost embarrassed by his own hesitation. He sat at the small kitchen table, sunlight spilling through the window in thin lines. Carefully, he slid his finger under the flap. Inside was a single sheet of paper. No greeting, no date, just one line at the top. "I don't know if you'll remember me." His chest tightened. He read on. "You once helped me when you didn't have to. You probably forgot, but I didn't." He leaned back slightly, confused. Helped someone? He hadn't done anything remarkable, at least nothing he could remember. The letter continued. "It was a rainy afternoon. You were in a hurry, but you stopped anyway." Rainy afternoon. His mind searched, flipping through years like old photo albums with missing pages. Nothing. "I was standing outside the bus station, pretending not to cry." His breath slowed. Bus station. He used to pass one every day, years ago, when life was different, when time felt less tight around his chest. "You didn't ask questions. You didn't lecture me. You just bought me a coffee and sat beside me." Coffee. He glanced at the mug on his table, now cold. "You told me, some days just hurt. That doesn't mean they win." His fingers trembled. He knew that sentence. He had said it before. He used to say it a lot, back when he believed it. The letter ended with one final line. "I never got to thank you, until now." There was no signature. He stared at the page for a long time. Outside, a car passed. Somewhere, a neighbor laughed. Life continued, unaware. He folded the letter slowly, carefully, as if it might tear if he rushed. All morning, he carried it with him, from the kitchen to the bedroom, from the bedroom to the living room. He didn't know why. It felt unfinished. By evening, curiosity overcame hesitation. He turned the paper over. At the bottom, almost hidden, was a small note. "If you ever wonder whether your kindness mattered, it did." He closed his eyes. For the first time in years, something inside him shifted. Not happiness, not relief, just a small crack in the armor he had built around himself. And through it, a memory began to surface. The memory came quietly, not as a clear picture, but as a feeling. Cold rain, a crowded sidewalk, the sound of buses exhaling as they pulled away. He remembered himself, older than a boy, younger than the man he was now. Tired, late, running on caffeine and stubborn hope. He had seen her standing there, not dramatic, not loud, just still. Too still for someone surrounded by noise. He remembered stopping, not because he planned to, but because his feet refused to keep moving. He remembered the coffee shop, the steam from the cups, the way she stared into hers as if it were the only solid thing left in her world. He didn't remember her face clearly, but he remembered what she said. "I think I ruined everything," she had whispered. And he remembered what he answered. "Then today isn't the end, just a chapter." He had forgotten that moment, but someone else hadn't. He opened his eyes. The letter lay on the table unchanged, but he wasn't. For years, he had believed his life was a series of small failures, things he didn't finish, dreams he outgrew, words he should have said but didn't. He had convinced himself that nothing he did really mattered, that he passed through the world without leaving a mark. Yet here was proof, quiet and undeniable, that he was wrong. Someone, somewhere, had carried his words like a shield. He picked up the letter again. This time he noticed something else, a faint crease near the edge, as if it had been folded and unfolded many times, kept, reread, cherished. His throat tightened. He imagined her, older now, perhaps, maybe happier, maybe simply surviving better than before. He would never know, and that was okay. Not every story needs a reunion. Some only need acknowledgement. He stood and walked to the window. Outside, the world looked the same, but it felt softer. That night, he placed the letter in a drawer, not hidden, not displayed, just close. The next morning, he noticed small things again. The barista's tired smile, the neighbor struggling with groceries, the way a stranger hesitated before crossing the street. And without thinking too much about it, he stopped, he helped, he listened, he spoke gently. Because now he knew something he had forgotten for a long time. Kindness doesn't disappear just because we forget it. It lives on in places we'll never see. And sometimes it finds its way back to us in the form of a letter we almost threw away.